How are you? What are you doing today? Today, I'm just going to talk to you one-on-one. So, let's just talk. I don't know what's stopping you from reaching something that you want to reach, or what is stopping you from becoming the certain person that you want to become, or at least I feel like it's because of the image that you've built yourself within the community or within your friends. Like, maybe the reason why you're not being able to be something that you want to be today, or somebody that you want to be today, it's because of the image that people have of you. It's like you have created this image within people where you're not really ready to let go of that image, or maybe you are ready to let go of that image, but you just feel like your current new image is something that won't be accepted. It won't be accepted by your friends, it won't be accepted by your family, it won't be accepted by the world, or you're not even ready to accept it yourself. So basically, that's probably one of the things that might be, stopping you from pursuing whatever you want to pursue at the moment. I don't know, maybe I might be assuming this thing, but it's something that I just come to realize that usually when we've given the world this certain image about ourselves, we're more likely not ready to let it go. It's like we don't want to let go of what people have known about me all this time. It's like I don't want them to see this side of me. I don't want to see the changed version of me. I don't want them to see that, because that's something that I don't think they will accept, and it's going to take time for them to get used to this person. But you're forgetting the fact that you're the one who've made them see that image. You're the one who made them fall in love with the image that they have of you. So basically what that means is the fact that even the image that you want to portray to them right now, it's something they can fall in love with if you put effort into it, if you let them fall in love with it. Because you're not going to ask people to like an image that they don't know of you. You're not going to ask me to like the person. For example, you're a person who's always been this rude. You're a mean person, bro. Like, you're really mean. Or you're a sarcastic person. You joke way too much that nobody can take you serious. Like, there's other things that you can do that are more serious, which I can't think about within the moment, but you can think about them when you're listening to this. It's like there's so many things that I know about you that I'm just comfortable with now. I'm just used to them, and it's not like I'm used to them because you didn't make me get used to them. I'm used to them because you made me get used to them. So, and then all of a sudden you become this certain person who's the opposite of that and everything like that. So I start seeing that, I'm just like, I'm not really comfortable with it. So you thinking that I'm not going to be comfortable with that, you stop yourself, You're going to stop yourself from doing what you think you ought to do, because you just don't feel like you should lose the image that people have of you. It's like you're telling me to become comfortable with something that I don't know about you. But again, whose fault is it? If you're not able to pursue whatever you're pursuing, whose fault is it? It's your fault. It's not the people's fault. It's not how they see you. It's not them to blame for the fact that you're not going ahead to do what you're supposed to be doing. It's the fact that it's your fault, because you're not showing them what is in you. You're not giving them something else to like. You can't tell me, you can't blame me to like something that I don't know. So you can't really blame me for not falling in love with your new version if I don't even know it. If you're not going to show me that new version of you, how am I supposed to fall in love with it? I want to see it so I can fall in love with it. You show me your old version, the one that I'm used to. You want to change it? Then show me the new one. So if you're the type of person who just do things because right now I just feel like, for example, there'll be people who are really ready to move ahead in life, who are really within them. They're ready to do something different, They're ready to move on from the things they've always been doing. They're ready to go different direction. They're ready to go different path, but they're not doing it because of what their peers would think about them. They're not doing it because of what the society is going to think about it, because the society has always portrayed them this way. So they think that that's how they should always remain. That's what they think. But what do you think about yourself? I'm going to tell you, don't think that way. Okay, fine, the society has always known you as this certain person, but now you're ready to move away from that. You're ready to, like, I'm not gonna say pursue, like, portray yourself as a bad person or somebody who's so rude to people, that does not respect people, that does, like, if you're really ready to open yourself to the world, open yourself to your friends and something that's really positive for you, just do it. If they don't like you with the new version of the person that you're wanting to be at the moment, because that was the old you that you don't want to carry along anymore, if they don't like the new you, they were never really your friends. They were never really somebody who really cared about you. I'm gonna say they were not really your family, because family stays family, so family will always remain family. It's just the fact that family will learn to live with it. The family will learn to accept it. The family will learn to understand why you're being the way you are. But your friends, if they can't understand that part, then they were never really meant to be your friends. And that's why you should find a new group of friends to hang around with, who are more likely to push you towards that purpose, who are more likely to push you towards that potential that isn't within you. Because if you're just going to stick around with people who are not willing to push you towards the potential that isn't within you right now, and it's something that's really good for you and something that they can see that's fruitful, then trust me, you don't need those type of people in your life. You don't need them. Okay, let them live in this fantasy of the old image of you who they've always had. Let them be that way. Let them just have this old image of you. But as long as you're going ahead with the new version of you, and you know that's something that's good for you, that it's something that's allowing you to be you, then go ahead with it. Honestly, you've made them see you that way. You can make them see you this way now. They saw you that way before because you made them see you that way. How about you make them see you this way, the way you want to be, you know? So it's all up to you. I'm not going to blame your friends for the image that you put in them. I'm not going to blame your family members. I'm not going to blame the community. And I'm asking you to do the same, okay? Don't blame them. Like, don't blame the community for what you've shown them and for what they're not ready to get out of, because you're not ready to give them what you want to become, okay? Give them what you want to become. And then trust me, that will be more easy for you to pursue your career and to pursue your potential, to pursue your purpose, the purpose that God has called you towards. And that way, you'll be more happy. And trust me, you will know who's a true friend and who's not a true friend. You know which friends to keep around you, and you will know which ones to keep around you. So for you to always think that people are to blame, but for once, I'm just going to tell you, you are to blame if you're not pursuing something more useful and something that will lead you to your purpose, just because you don't want to lose an image that you put into the public of yourself. Because if you can put that image of yourself into the public, you can also put the new image of you into the public. It's all about the fact that, are you willing to do that? Are you fearless and you're willing to accept the fact that you're no longer who you used to be? Now you're somebody who've changed. Now you're somebody who looks things from a different perspective. You're somebody who doesn't see things the way you used to see them. You're somebody who is no longer going in the same direction with the friends that you have. Are you willing to see that? Then or maybe have you already seen that, or have you come to realize that? Then what are you doing about it? If you know that that's not who you are, and if you know you're no longer that person, trust me, just move away from it. There's no harm in moving away from something that you don't feel like it's you anymore. If it's no longer you, stop trying to pretend to be that person. Stop trying to pretend to stay the person for the sake of the fact that you're satisfying the world and you're satisfying your friends because of the image that they used to. Don't let them get used to what you no longer are. If you're no longer that person, make them see it and make them respect that new person that's coming out of you. If you're having a rebirth into something good for yourself, allow that rebirth to go ahead. Don't stop it because of the world. Don't stop it for the fact that people have gotten comfortable with you, with the way you were before. Let them get comfortable to the new you. Let them get more comfortable with who you are becoming. Because like I said before, if you can let them get used to the old you, they can also get used to the new you, because you're the only one who's responsible for that. They're not responsible for that, because trust me, they're not gonna come love the person they don't know. They're not gonna come love the personality that you've never portrayed to them. They're not gonna do that because they're not God, they don't prophesy. So they're just gonna love what you showed them. So if they don't love who you are, and they don't love what you are, and they don't love what you're becoming, then like I said, are they worth sticking around you? Are they worth being your friends? Are they worth even, I don't even know, So don't associate yourself with people who are more comfortable with what makes them comfortable about you. Make them be uncomfortable with what it is you, but in a way that they're also able to find confidence in what you are and what you're becoming. Because if it's something good for yourself, pursue it. Okay, and your friends, if you can see it's something wrong they're doing, don't let them go ahead with it. But just because it might be wrong to you doesn't mean it's wrong to them. Remember that part too. Just respect each other's personal perspective, because we're all different and we have different ways that we see things. So that's just a message for today, and just a reminder that if you can set an image in somebody, you can also reset a different image of you in them. It's not always supposed to be the same. And go ahead and pursue your potential, pursue your purpose, because that's what you've been called to do. Then go ahead with it, because you will know it is what you're supposed to be doing, because it's coming within you. It's something that you're fighting with. Otherwise, why would you fight with it to begin with? And I will always say this: if your heart and your mind or something else is fighting within you, it is because it's something worth thinking about. And otherwise, if it was never worth thinking about it, it will not be within you at all to begin with. So I don't know who you are, I don't know what you're doing right now, and I don't know what type of image you've let your friends see, your family see. I'm just gonna ask you a simple question: is that the image that you really want them to see, or you've allowed them to see that image, or because it's what they're comfortable with? Is that who you are, or is that what you think they know that you are, and that's why you're letting them to keep seeing you that way? Maybe if that's what it is, then think about what you should be doing about it. Not for them, but this time for yourself. Sometimes it's okay to be selfish, people. So anyways, thank you for listening, and feel free to share this message around. You never know who it might touch, and you never know who can get a good positive message out of it. So if for you it's something that you got something good out of it and you feel like it's worth sharing, please feel free to distribute it around your friends, your family members, and share it around. And I just want to give thanks to the person who actually made me talk about this topic, and they know themselves once I said this, because you'll be listening to this because you're the one who suggested we talk about this. So thank you so much for this beautiful topic. And people, you're more than welcome if you want me to talk about a certain topic and you want to see how I see it from my perspective, because we all have different perspectives. So if you want to see my angle of a topic that you want to talk about, I'm more than happy to talk about it. So, and if you're wondering, this is just what I just did at the moment, because this topic was given to me by somebody else, one of my friends, and I hope this helps you get what you were looking for. So, and I hope this helps other people also to get something out of it and get a message out of it. So thank you once again, and God bless.